So I think I would look at it in three aspects. One is the battery solutions, and what we mean is the building blocks, the cells. And let me take a view on this. I think in the coming near future, cells are going to become harder to procure, at least from the big three. All right. When I use the word big three, I'm talking about LG, Panasonic, and Samsung. You are going to have a huge problem in procuring cells from these guys. And this is because most of their production is already being utilized and at more more realizable prices compared to what it is in India. So, I won't name the manufacturer, but we were talking about it, and I was trying to negotiate for a 500,000 cell order. And he's like, let's not even spend 5 seconds on it because I'm providing 70 million cells to Tesla every month, right? So here's my price. You may get it in 6 months, right? Or may not. Let's look at it differently. Yeah. So what I mean is, I think we have to realize that today the demand far outstrips the supply, right? And if we are not going to get into the demand cycle of these guys in India, we are going to face a huge challenge procuring cells. And that leaves us to the mercy of the tier two and tier three grade kind of suppliers, mostly from China. And what that means is that we are pretty much putting our supply chain or our EV story into the hands of China, right? And that is, to me, a dangerous trend, right? So I think we really need to, in fact, I would take a contrarian view. A lot of people are saying the cell prices are coming down. I think in the near term to mid-term, the cell prices are actually going to go up and not come down anytime soon. And you'll be lucky if you can get good cells, all right? Especially because, we always in India are looked as people who want the cheapest, right? And the cell guys really don't care about that anymore, right? Because they have enough demand going on. So I think we'll have to take a different view on the cell sourcing. I think one of the important aspects which I would like to highlight in our experience is also powertrains. And I'm not coming more from a supply chain matter, but the difficulties in this. What we see is a lot of these powertrains, at least in three-wheelers and two-wheelers, are all being imported in CKD from China, right? And because of that, what happens is each one of these powertrains is pretty much unique, the CAN IDs, the performance, the current, and all of that. And for the same vehicle, you would then have a almost different battery pack, different cell characteristic, if you wanted to perform. I mean, there are a lot of people who want to sell batteries and they don't care, so they'll just give you the same battery. But anybody who's making a good EV understands that the powertrain and the battery have to be a very, very integrated solution. So it's all a solution from cell right down to the BMS, to the CAN IDs, to the behavior, and all of that, right? And I think this trend of CKDs from China and non-standardized ones is a major challenge also from a supply chain perspective to battery pack guys from integration perspectives, right? So I think both the cells and our dependency, therefore, on tier two and tier three grade kind of cells, which can really derail the whole EV story, and this non-standardized battery packs in CKD forms are both a big challenge from a supply chain ecosystem perspective. Harsh.